what is the value of digital analytics? As someone who's close to it, who's someone who's worked in it for, God, what, a decade and a half or more at this
Yeah.
point?
Yeah.
Maybe going on 2 decades soon. Um, what what is the value of it?
So from my perspective, it gives us an opportunity to learn more about our customers, which I don't think many organizations take that approach. If you kind of take a look at the experience over the last 10 to 15 years, most of the times it's almost operational, right? It's about, well, we need these pixels because it informs this marketing campaign, which apparently drives more income and revenue for us. But no one's really talking about what the true value of it is. And for me, it's twofold. One, it's an opportunity to have um, an inside view over the behavior patterns of our customers, which should tell us a lot of information. Back in the early days of quote following customers around, literally that's what they did. I can't remember the name of the book. I think it was a Paco Underhill book where they talk about the fact that in grocery stores and department stores in, say, the 80s, they would literally have people in the stores with clipboards and paper identifying, oh, Jim just walked into the grocery store. I'm literally going to kind of from a distance follow him around, make note of what aisles he goes down, what products he picks up and puts back, what products he picks up and puts in his cart. And they did that because they knew the value of understanding the wants, needs, desires, frustrations of their customers based on their shopping patterns. And now we have such a more elegant, easy way to do that without having to manually follow someone around with a clipboard. But we've forgotten about that kind of core value of what we were trying to solve for back in the 80s. And that is to understand the behavior patterns of our customers so we can create better experiences for them. So that's number one. And then number two, and something that I've been talking about more recently, is digital analytics has the opportunity to be an incredibly valuable component of your product lifecycle, of your product management team. Uh, and if you think about it, it's quite the opposite of what most of our experiences has been with product, in that analytics is an afterthought, a bolt on. It's, oh, by the way, we launched this new product 2 weeks ago and now the CEO wants some insight in it. Can you wire in some analytics? And what I'm arguing is that the true value of digital analytics is to be not talked about in the beginning. And we've kind of talked about that. Digital analytics needs to be thought about. What are the requirements for digital analytics in the beginning? Yeah, that's a lot greater than having it as an afterthought. But what's even more valuable is having it as an active participant in your product cycle. Meaning that rather than being a bolt-on that you use to measure your product, you actually use analytics to help inform your ideation and your product design cycles, so that you're using that as part of the input, along with input from product designers, input from people that are experts in user experience. Just as important as including the input from your existing customers based on how they're using your products today.